One of the biggest questions that I get asked about this generator setup that I built is, it always goes in two stages. The first stage is, how did you build it? What was involved? What's going on in here? You know, some questions on where I got the fuel tank, things of that nature, what fuel pump I use, whatever, all the technical stuff. And once that's out of the way, there's always one question that every gearhead, redneck, fabricator, or just sometimes just people in general ask. How do you service it? Well, it isn't that hard. And today I'm going to show you what's involved. It takes about maybe 10 minutes total to take the generator out of here. Usually about a half hour on the bench, just because I don't do anything in high speed to do the plug, the oil. There is an internal fuel filter in the generator that I put in, and that's it. So first things first, we have to unlock it. And each lock has a rubber grommet to stop it from vibrating, and then when you open it, I put a plate here to stop people from being able to get at the screws, so that goes like over it, and then you can't get a screwdriver there to unscrew it. This is kind of a little extra security. And then I take all of these little locks and pieces and put them on the front seat so I don't lose them. Next, I'm going to unlock the access door, because now I need to get in here to start disconnecting some things. And let me show you real quick what's going on with that. So I've made everything in here quick disconnect. The power that runs the fuel pump is connected right there. And then I just unplug all of these connections, undo these straps, then I'll show you the next step. Now that all our connections are undone in here, this whole cover and top unit can come off, because all of the fans, power supplies, everything is all connected to this lid. Go. So there it is. See? This doesn't weigh actually that much. Here's the other plug. So one plug is for power supply, and one plug is for the fuel pump's power supply, which is also mounted in here. But anyway, you know what? Let me show you all. Basically, I unplug these two power cords from the generator, which one runs the power supply. It's that one. That's the power supply that runs both fans, intake, exhaust. That's the power supply that runs the fuel pump, and that's the quick disconnect from the fuel pump. And this is a power switch, so I can turn the intake fan on and off, because you don't always need the intake fan, but you always need the exhaust one. So there it is. That's the entire enclosure. Now let me show you what's going on up there. So I've unclipped or unlatched the cargo straps, and you see it's just a piece of chain that I wrap around that handle. Kind of work with one hand here. Need a little bit more slack. Oh, come on. There you go. And I just leave everything right in the box of the truck, because I know how it all goes back together. There. So that's this side of the generator completely disconnected. And this is also the time when I wash everything, get rid of all the dust, rinse out the box if need be, you know. Oh, there's the fuel pump box I was talking about. The fuel pump is in here, and then it also has a cooling fan for the fuel pump. So let me turn that back around. And then over here, ducks are, what's going on over there? Excuse me, trying to make a video here. All right, and then over here, you'll see quick disconnect for the fuel pump right there. All I do is unhook these two springs. The exhaust is just spring mounted, no bolts or nothing, just springs. Unhook those, unhook these two clamps, and we pull it out, no problem. All right, then we just jump in the back of the truck, make sure we got some good firm footing, and we lift it up. We'll bring it out. That weighs about 100 pounds, so you know, some people might need somebody to help them. Me, I can just pick it up. Me big like gorilla. All right, let's get to servicing. Hey, are you digging a hole? Lulu. What's she doing, Tank? Look at you, you're all dirty. You're a dirty puppy. Oh, you guys. What's she doing, big man, huh? What is she doing? Oh, hi. Hi, sir. How are you, buddy? Okay, I gotta get back to work. Okay, now for the noise test. Many people have asked me how loud this generator is. It sounds loud on video. Well, it's not. It's actually really quiet. The fans are probably the loudest, and their noise pretty much goes up, so it doesn't really radiate out. So I have a decibel meter here. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to walk around the truck, and I'm going to take the ambient noise around the truck. Now right here is about the noisiest spot for the output noise of the generator when it's running, and I will start it in a second. I had to wait for that truck to pass, so you get the idea. It's about 47, 48 decibels, which is about normal. Okay, so it picks up the cars passing. But anyway, so we're about 47, 48 dBs. So let's get this started up and do the test again. All right, generator's running. Let's go back to the same spot. So, about 54 right there. Now we're approaching the noisiest side. This is where the exhaust is and the exhaust fan. So the exhaust pipe, for maybe that don't know, is right there. Comes out right there. And you can hear it's not loud. Okay. 56. And this, as I suspected, is the noisiest actual area. And you can see we're still only at 58 dBs. So there you have it. Fifth wheel's rattling. Get right in here. Normally there's a bungee cord on that, so it doesn't make that noise, but even with that, you know, if you were, I'll give you an example. This is about as close as anybody should be to you, especially if you're camping. And I mean, look. And to give you an idea, I believe around 69 decibels is just room conversation, like a normal conversation between people is 69 decibels. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that video. A lot of people have been requesting it, wanting to know how I service this, and also wanting to know the actual noise that this generator makes. And again, the fans seem loud, but the noise goes that way. It doesn't really go out. You can get super quiet fans. I might do that in the future. I don't know. So anyway, make sure to comment and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.